We see children plagued by a disease, one that we believe can be controlled, so we try to hold on to their radiance by calling it autism, but only out of fear. We cannot hear why their brains decided to function differently, so we have tried to douse them and conform them to the constructs of our society, because we have learned that it is only right if you fit in.
I had a little boy that I taught who liked trains, so whenever he was not focused or kind of in his own world, if I taught about trains, he would kind of come into our world.
We remember what it was like to be considered different, and we remember what it was like when we had to throw away who we were, and we think it has made us better. So we tried to create pharmaceutical companies with the intentions of equality, but in the process we stripped humans of their humanity and stole their creativity. Maybe sometimes great minds don't have to think alike, and maybe sometimes humans can reach the same destination just by different routes. We doubt our instincts. We think we know everything.
Autism is more like it's a developmental issue. I think a lot of people have a misinterpretation about if they're slow or if they just can't catch on or what the deal is, but it's really more of a behavioral condition.
The thing about autism is that it is one of the more increasingly researched developmental disorders at this current time, and a lot of funding is going into autism.
We place autistic people on our pottery wheels and we try to mold them to fit our archetype. And we don't understand why our drugs don't assimilate them into our society. They were created from a different mold.
Autism encompasses a broad spectrum of pervasive development disorders. Its mold is made up of various shapes. Truthfully, it cannot be defined. There really are no definitive answers as to the root causes and effects of autism. It is definite, however, that autism touches the lives of many. Coping is a valuable skill for those on the spectrum as well as their families.
My name is Arthur Johnson. I'm 19 years old. My name is AJ.
Today in class, my work was to write 5 times over 5 different words. Autistic, disabled, blind, different, and handicapped.
Just because someone has Down syndrome, autism, a learning disorder, or anything like that, though, doesn't mean that they're considered the R word.
My teacher told us that this is what we were, and that society would always see us as such.
We're not stupid, we're not complete idiots. We're like you, but different.
I am proud of who I am. I get frustrated when people can't see that I enjoy my real self. They only see me as obnoxious. I am not considered socially acceptable. I hate the pills. They distill my love. I can feel myself weakening, becoming a drone, quiet, and like everyone else. In my world, I am amidst a bunch of people wearing gray, and I am the only person wearing bright orange, and I am shining like the sun, and everyone is trying to latch on to my light.
This is Matthew, and he is 4 years old. I often wonder what he sees when his eyes fixate on that which is invisible to me and he smiles. He is in his own perfect world.
But in their world, they believe they are happy. They do not like my color.
First year of high school was, it was mediocre at best. I think about, only two of my friends came to middle school though. Well, 3 of them really, and then, 3 of them really, and then, 2 new friends there. But the rest of the kids, it was just like you can't tell who's good and who's bad, though. It's like, you could try to find someone who's on your side, but most of the time you can tell whose side he or she is on. Like good and bad, light and darkness. It's kind of hard to tell who's on your side, who's not your side.
So they paint me in a coat of gray and they tell me now that I can function. I begin to walk and talk like them, these robotic creatures that call themselves humans. Some nights I peel back the gray to make sure the sunlight is still who I really am. I can't wait to unleash it to the universe. I feel beautiful with the brain I was born with, for it is shining like the sky with so much hope and infinity.
Autism is a bit like a personality disability, I think. So it, like a personality disability, social problems. Those are people who are learning things. They don't count the same things that are different in every way.
No one can tell me that this is a disability. These people are moons. They think they have a light source of their own, proud and haughty. They think they are bringing light to their darkness. They don't know that they actually reflect the sun's light. And I am the sun, and I am the only reason why they shine.
Especially every way possible, like someone good at football, someone good at technology like I am, some are actually pretty smart, or they are probably sister Albert Einstein. It's their successor, I think.
What can we say about our world? We have begun to discriminate against people's brains. We've been infected with the negative, rejecting knowledge, reinforcing stereotypes. We don't get to know these children. We already know what we need to know about them. They will disrupt our classrooms and infect our children. Since when did autism become contagious? If it was, maybe we could get sick of ignorance, allergic to a lack of intelligence, open our minds a bit for a second and see what these children have to offer to our expanding world.